Well, hello everybody. This is your Racquet Guru here. It's been a while. Glad to be back though. During my time away, I was sent this Diadem Axis 98 from Diadem, and I want to start this off by saying this is probably my favorite racket to come out of Diadem, and also the closest I've been to switching to a Diadem frame. Even to this day, I still heavily debate it, and that's because I played with this racket a few months ago. It was sent to me a while back, and I have had a lot of time to play with it. In this racket, for this test, I've got Lynx Tour at 52 pounds in the 17 gauge, and for all intents and purposes, next time I play with this racket, I will be stringing it about 55, 56 with a round poly, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But to start us off, I'm going to run into the specs. Now, this is modeled after the Pure Aero 98. It's a same mold, but different specs. Still same 98 square inch head, still 305 grams standard length, 8 points head light, so the balance point is a little bit lower. Instead of 5 points head light, it's 8 points head light. Stiffness, instead of a 65, it is a 68 RA, so it is pretty stiff, but it doesn't feel that way thanks to that Craybond rubber that they've got in the frame. That Craybond rubber really softens it up, makes it a dream to hit with, very plush, but you don't get like a wet noodle feeling or a lack of feedback. It's also a 16 by 20, probably the most spin friendly 16 by 20 I have ever played with, and I actually had a little bit of issues controlling it because it's so spin friendly. It could be a little bit denser, but overall, I had a wonderful time playing with it. And as far as the beam width, it's a variable beam width, going from 21.5 to 23.5 to 22 millimeters all the way through the racket. This is also one of the prettier, classier rackets that I've seen in a little bit. The gunmetal silver mixed with like the bright orange really looks so spectacular. Shout out to Diadem for whoever did the design on this. You did an awesome job. Now let's go ahead and start with some ground strokes. 90% of this video is going to be ground strokes. I swear to you guys, I volleyed. Like I said, I played with it for a month. I just didn't record any volleys, especially in this hitting session right here. And shout out to my dog for being the best ball boy in town. Everybody leave a comment everybody leave a comment down below in the video. Good ball boy Tyson. I'll like every comment that comes through that says good ball boy Tyson. So on the forehand side, you can generate so much spin with this frame. And I think from the baseline, this is probably one of my favorite rackets. Extremely stable, fast to swing through the air, very plush, and you get a ton of power, almost too much power. It's almost board-like. There's really not a whole lot of flex. Obviously, at a 68 RA, there's not a whole lot of flex. However, it is very comfortable in your arm. The entire time that I played with this racket, I didn't have any comfort issues whatsoever. I will say that I did have trouble controlling it because it is very spin friendly. It has a high launch angle, and if you hit it outside the sweet spot, it has a tendency to actually launch on you versus just dying on the string bed. It has a tendency to just kind of fly. That's part of the reason why I'm choosing to play with a round poly next time as opposed to something that's shaped, and also bump up the tension so that it doesn't have so much it doesn't have so much behind it that you're just kind of like trying to keep the ball in rather than trying to really be aggressive on the point. Volleys on this are going to be probably one of my favorite shots just because it is so comfortable, extremely maneuverable, it's fast, it's just heavy enough. It's just heavy enough in the right areas that you don't feel a whole lot of shake or wobble, and the handle itself is like a rounded off square, so you do get a comfortable grip on it, and you also have like almost where your fingers can grab onto the grooves, but it still feels comfortable in the hand. It's not too squared off, it's not too round, it's kind of in that nice sweet spot. I would actually recommend putting something maybe some weight in the handle, just to kind of bring that balance point back even more, to give it more maneuverability and maybe take away some of that head heaviness, just to give you a bit more control on that. Now we get into serves. So serves, I mean, it's great for serving. I could not be happier with it. I think serves are probably going to be one of my favorite things about this racket, is that you can just serve bombs because you do get so much free power. Hitting second serve, kick serve, slice serves, any spin serve that you want to crank out, you can absolutely put whatever you want on this frame. It's been absolutely wonderful. Overall, I give the racket a solid 8 out of 10. And I do think that I may actually be switching to this racket sometime here soon in the near future and work out some string combos. But leave a comment down below if you like the video. If you like the video, drop a like. Leave a comment down below for any other rackets you may want me to test. I am looking at the Dunlop FX500 for my next video, as I've been hearing a lot of good things about that, and I want to test it myself. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.